see here. Oh, let me bring on another guest. Let's see. I see uh, Peter. Let me bring on Peter and say hi to Peter. Hi, Peter. How you doing?
Hey, Dean. Hey, everyone. Very good, thank you. So far, so good in UK.
I'm pleased to hear it. Yeah, I know, because there seemed to be a lag time. Things were happening one place and then another place, and then suddenly, wham, you guys are all hunkering down. You're in London, right, Peter?
Exactly, just slightly south of London. A place called Dickens Wood.
Oh, that sounds nice. And I also have to add, Peter, that today's also your birthday, right?
Yes, 70 years old. Can't believe it. Where's the time gone?
Ah, you're still a kid. Well, that's really cool. Now, I mentioned to folks watching that Peter was the drummer for many years in the BBC orchestra. And we first met when I was performing live on Top of the Pops, right?
Yep.
Playing Lydia that I just played before. And but a very curious thing happened, and I bet Peter can attest to that.
Well, the great thing is you remember the lyrics this time round. You've had a few decades to practice them now.
I did. I had a few pauses, but they came back to me. Well, here's what happened. I was doing a promotion tour, and the day before I had shot a segment for the Old Grey Whistle Test, and Elton John was performing there. A song for a guy he played on acoustic piano by himself. And we met, and he shook my hand. It was very exciting because, he's just one of my favorite songwriters, big inspiration, him and Bernie Taupin. Anyway, but what I noticed is they shoot all these sort of live to tape. So it's being recorded in advance, but it's as if it were live. But suddenly in the middle of the song, Elton John stopped playing. And he said, "Oh, I'm going to start again." And so he started again. They reset the whole camera setup, and he did it again. And I thought, oh, well, that's how Elton John does it. So the next day at the BBC studios at Top of the Pops, I'm there on stage with the whole BBC orchestra sitting behind me, and I start to play Lydia. And come on the second verse, I forgot the words. So I said, well, Elton John stopped, so I'll stop. So I stopped at the beginning of the second verse in the middle of the song, but Peter and the whole rest of the BBC orchestra didn't know that I had stopped. They just kept playing.
Went right on.
And as I understand, the director was pulling his hair out because you're not supposed to do that. Anyway, they did finally reset, which I appreciate. And so, well, you must have had a lot of adventures doing those recordings. Peter, you want to tell us a ridiculous anecdote?
Well, they were great years, those recordings. And I have to say, there's all credit to you because they obviously recognised your talent there to allow you to do that and reset, because we had a few other characters that would come on and they just let the whole thing roll on. And even though it was recorded a day before the actual show went off, they would still put those kind of goofy things out if they didn't think the artist deserved the recognition or their record good to go up the chart. So quick question to you. I'm hoping that after we did Lydia, and when I've seen it back on YouTube, it's a pretty tight live performance, considering the orchestra's one side of the studio. You're on your rostrum with your piano. We've got a conductor in the middle of us. We're all on headphones. And it sounds really, really tight. So did the record go up in the UK after we'd done that show?
You know what? It might have.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure it would have done.
Yeah. But it did what it was supposed to do. Well, listen, thanks for checking in. And
Great to be here. Great to be here.
And it's good to see you. And I'll look forward to hearing more drumming from you. And this time I'll try to remember the words. All right.
Great.
Take care.
Bye, everyone.
All the best and happy birthday.